Welcome back to It's a Vase Productions. Today, looking at episode 3 of series 6 of Still Game, a show which I have very much come to love. Didn't take long, by the way. I've loved it for a long time, but I know a lot of you were pissed at me for still not having watched it all, but I'm taking my time, all right? A lot of times when I watch stuff, not reacting to it, I don't know. I feel like I owe you my best. And so if I'm not feeling it, I might not record on a day or 2 or 3. And I'm trying to be better about that, because usually once I start getting into it and start the actual recording of it, and, you know, I feel much better. And then when I see all your guys' comments, I just feel tons better. And speaking of that, I want to talk about the thing that I put up last week about the person that was like, blah, 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 and just the comments on that video are some of my favorite ever. I love most of my comments that I get, but I got to say this last one, because I mean, 90% of you were all telling me, ignore the troll, it's just a troll, forget about the troll. And and a lot of people were saying, don't take it to heart. And so I just wanted to make sure you knew, because I had mentioned before that I had some problems with like people that were trying to get me to do more videos and were insulting me. And I was like, that's not going to work. But at the same time, I don't want to give them the power. This situation was a little bit different. In this situation, I was like, all right, I'm going to share this post, this comment on the off chance that I did actually say something that I should be made aware of. And I want to know what that is. I want to find out what it, now that's clearly not the case. Okay. Everyone has replied. I mean, like, this person's not, this is, they're good. I don't know what they're talking about. And I want to actually give a shout out to Dr. Akiko Fukuwara. I probably just butchered that. I apologize. But Dr. Akiko has been a longtime supporter of my channel, watcher of my videos, and is a resident of Scotland, and now is a professor, I do believe. That's where that died. You weren't a doctor the entire time we've been doing this, but you are now, and I'm proud of you. But I think Dr. Akiko actually got to the heart of this matter, because while everyone was saying things like, don't take it to heart, which, by the way, I wasn't. I was kind of putting it out there like as to say, hey, get a load of this. This is something that's happening. But I didn't know where it was coming from. That was part of the thing, was like just general confusion, because it seemed like he was upset about something. And he was mentioning that other YouTube channel, Eclectic Beard, which I know a lot of people on this channel have watched. I haven't personally, but I don't watch reactions. I react. I'm a reactor, not a reactor. I don't know. Anyway, so Dr. Akiko, hey, don't take it to heart. Speaking as a Japanese immigrant to Scotland, you have never been racist. Thank you. I appreciate that. I couldn't guarantee you that that's true, but I'll believe you. And that's what most of you guys have said. It's like, you're the least political and least racist person I've ever seen. And that just made me feel great. I was like, good, because I don't want to be those things here. That's not what we're here for. Anyway, the Eclectic Beard channel, this is Dr. Akiko's comment. The Eclectic Beard channel, another US guy who reacts to UK content, recently posted a video called The Problem with American Reacts, where he openly discussed his issues with the American reacting to genre and how he wanted to diversify and get away from what he felt was the same old content other YouTubers were doing. Which to me kind of sounds like I don't know what you're talking about, because if all you do is reactions, then what does it matter? Do you do anything else? Because I do other things. Like, if all you do is reactions, then I don't know how American reacts to it. So you're a reactor, react. And if you're American, so you're an American reacting to. I don't get how that's a problem. But I also haven't watched the video. So I'll stop talking. Not really. Here we go. She continues on. In that video, Eclectic Beard made US versus UK comparisons that seemed to really trigger this guy in the comments. So the guy that was leaving the comments in the last one, I know everyone was replying to, he left very similar comments to the ones he left you on Eclectic Beard, being disparaging about Americans, claiming political correctness and racism, saying if you don't like it, don't watch it, which I never got why he said that to me anyway, because I don't. He also said he was unsubbing from Beard, and they would also be insulting any other YouTubers who interacted with Eclectic Beard in the comments, including JPZ, who also does Still Game reactions. Now, I'm not a person that's ever... mostly what I do on YouTube is what I do, and I do watch some other stuff and I comment on, but I don't really watch reaction channels all that much. It wouldn't make sense for me to watch Still Game reactions, because then I'd be seeing someone else reacting to the show before I got the chance to watch it, and then that would alter my react. You see why I wouldn't, you know? So I just don't, I don't know. I can barely keep up enough content to satisfy all of you people. That's kind of racist, right? What do you mean, you people? Anyway. So the person that was making those comments said they were unsubbing from Eclectic Beard, and they were going to be coming at or insulting other YouTubers who interact, which I haven't, but interacted with Eclectic Beard, which I haven't, but I am someone else that does Still Game reactions, which is a weird thing. Is like, if your reasoning was Eclectic Beard had those things to say, why then are you coming at me over that? I didn't say those things. I don't think the same things as that. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I haven't even seen that. I wasn't consulted on what he was going to say, and why would he? He doesn't even know who I am, I would imagine. So the entire thing is just kind of like, what you're here for right now and what I'm here for right now is to watch some Still Game. So I want to thank you, Aki. Don't let it get to you, man. Your reactions are a highlight for me. Thank you. And I want to thank everyone else that left so many different comments on that video. And people are always leaving comments. I try to react and get back to all of them. I take a day out of my week, or at least a couple hours of a day out of it, to like go back and check all the comments that I missed. So I do try to get to them, but that actually does shed some light on this weird scenario that just happened. And I know the internet's full of people, and there are trolls, and there's all kinds of blah, blah, blah. But this was a person who had been supporting me, had left me very good comment. We'd had some conversations through comments on my other videos. And then like out of left field, it was like, guess what? You're terrible and everything about, and I was just like, where is this? Why is this? And he did leave me one last one, which claimed I was like starting wars. And I was like, I've been trying to end this conflict. And frankly, if you're considering this a war, that's... But yeah, what I should be doing is highlighting the people that are leaving me these amazing comments and saying the amazing things, wonderful things. Someone was saying I was the best thing on YouTube. I was like, that can't be true. Then again, there isn't porn on YouTube that I'm aware of. So, because I'm not better than porn. I'm not. But yeah, there's tons of, there's music videos, there's all kinds of stuff. For someone to say that's, I take that as a huge compliment, and that sort of thing, and all of your hundreds of comments, it blew me away how everyone was not only saying, don't listen to this guy, but we're also supporting me. And we're saying, keep doing what you do. Don't let this get you down. You are great at what you do, which is, as far as I know I do some editing and other stuff outside of that, but you're talking about me watching Still Game, and as far as I know, I just watch it and laugh, and that's... So what's not to love there? And yeah, I just want to say thanks again to everyone who came out and supported me. And I wasn't taking it to heart or anything. I was just kind of like, what's happening? Did I say anything political? If I did, I'd like to be aware of it. I get drunk sometimes. I got tequila here waiting for this Still Game episode. So, yeah. But so maybe I said something I didn't remember, but I doubted it because I've performed stand-up comedy before. I know what it's like to be on air as it is or live. And I usually avoid things like politics and religion because that's immediately going to cut your audience by at least 25%, at least, depending on where you are and who your audience is. But You'd be lucky if it's just 25%. Eh. But now that all that's done, my God, that's so much longer than anything. That's a ramble. I'd call it a rant, but it wasn't really a rant. It was more of a ramble. But now that that's over, I'm going to watch some Still Game. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Here we go. Ooh. Tequila.
Hello. Hello. No, I'm outside the cab. No, because you get to jail for talking on the phone now. It's dangerous. Safety first with me, Davy boy. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Nah, it's me done.
I'm going to a power station.
Aye. What, a night? A couple of pints. No problem. Good.
It's got to blow up. There it is.
Right, Mr. Douglas, that's you. Just sign here.
Nice haircut, Chris.
Right, there you are. Thanks very much.
You're very welcome. So you happy?
Happy with what?
Your removal?
Very happy. Aye. Oh, aye, aye. Let's see what I've got here.
Is that him?
Does that look like a Ferrari to you? Hey? Or an Aston Martin or a Lamborghini?
No, it's a...
Disabled buggy, that's right. Sling your hook, you gormless bastard. No, put your money on.
I love
Thanks,
Winston.
for the doing that.
Hey? Oh, no. It's me that should be thanking you. It's all good news having a friendly face down the stair for you, you know. The last guy was an utter arsehole. See that damp patch up there in the ceiling?
Aye.
Well, that was me. The bastard gave me a pile of snash in the landing one day, so I just went up the stair and filled the bath, put the plug in, and then went out.
I'll bet that showed him.
Aye, it showed him.
That'll need to be painted, Winston.
Aye, don't worry. I'll do it. Right, here's what we'll do, right? We'll catch a bit of the racing. Then, I'll start emptying some of the boxes for you. Right, a wee toast. To new neighbours. This is going to be smashing.
Here, use these.
Hold on, Jack. You taking them out the remote control?
Why not?
And how are we going to watch the telly?
There isn't any telly. We've no power, you clown.
Oh, aye. Right. Here this we go.
Knocking out the power supply to Parkmill, Craiglang and Carnvale. A spokesman from Scottish Electricity said they were doing everything in their power to reinstate the electricity supply to these areas.
Everything in their power, that's a cracker.
They were unsure of how long this would take as the damage was quite significant. Edinburgh Zoo are proud to announce the birth of 2 new babies. 2 new koala bears, that is. Mother and
Is that right?
both the pandas.
How did it happen? When did it happen? How long's it have for? Bloody news be Christ.
Hey, boys.
How's that?
The
Right
whole
on.
scheme's out. Some fella drove his lorry into the substation this morning, 10:30. Take his brother butts for the lecky. He's saying it could be off for a week.
Jesus, Jack, you get more information out of your letterbox than you do with this tranny.
Weather?
Rain this afternoon.
Oh, I see.
But clear now.
Traffic?
What do you mean?
Well, is there any congestion at Charing Cross at the M8 cut-off?
How would I know?
Well, unless you've got a bloody helicopter, you're not used to us then. Thank you.
Charming.
Glorious.
I'm freezing, Jack. Going to put the fire on.
Aye, put it on full blast. No power.
Well, this is dire. See, apart from a couple of tins of soup and half a loaf, I've got nothing in.
Ah, well, it's no a blizzard. We'll just stock up, aye. We'll get some candles, some batteries, provisions and that.
They'll be at the panic buying at the Veeds.
Aye, all the shite bag merchants buying stuff they don't need. Oh, give me 6 loaves, or 12 pints of milk. Oh, and all your Brillo pads, because you can't get enough Brillo pads when there's a blackout.
Maybe we should get down there, eh?
Aye.
Quick cup of tea first?
Ah, I'll stick a kit.
Powers up.
The whole estate's out. Some guy ran his truck into the back of the substation, probably steaming drunk. Oh well, you picked a cracking day to move in, Joe. No electricity.
Aye.
Oh well, at least you're not as bad as the high flats, eh? I mean, they're all electric.
I like the high flats. I don't know if I've done the right thing moving in low down.
Eh? Oh, that's how they moved you. The flats is no place for a man in your position. Come on now, they've built you that concrete ramp. And you've got all your low-down light switches.
Don't work, but.
Well, they don't work now, but they will do.
Aye. Wonder how long it's going to be off for. I mean, I'm worried about my chair.
Oh, I never thought about that. You have to charge that up.
Aye. Ah, well. I'll just sit here. And I'll only use it if I really need to.
Aye. Aye, good call. Listen, you, Joe. You've landed on your feet here. Pardon the pun. I mean, I'm only up the stair, you know. So if there's anything you're needing, whenever you're needing it, all you have to do is shout. Or better still, just do this.
It's
I'll plaster that and then I'll paint it.
probably.
Aye, drunk driver, driving a lorry out his mind, right into the substation.
You don't say.
Now, have you any Brillo pads?
No.
I'll take 18 rolls.
Me rolls.
I'll take 4 loaves.
Look around you, love.
There's nothing.
This shop is like Russia. I've got marigold gloves, buttered beans, and as much pineapple aid as you want.
Oh,
Clock is ticking. Don't have to rush you.
I'll take the beans and the gloves.
Congratulations! She's gone for the beans and the gloves. You've been a great contestant, and thank you for playing Panic Buy. One
love
second,
you,
Jack.
Naveed.
Anybody for pineapple aid?
Where's mean of the day, Naveed?
Down the cash and carry, running about like a blue-ass fly.
I suppose it's pointless asking for bread then, is it?
You'd think so, but as valued customers, you're privy to Naveed's private stock.
Yes! It's always good to be a valued customer.
Here you go. £10.
What? 2 loaves.
Look at you. I'm only pulling your pisser. Look at your wee faces. 180.
Oh. 10 quid.
That's me like it.
2 loaves, Naveed.
Oh, no, you and all.
What?
The panic buying.
Behave like an arsehole.
What are you going to do, Winston, eh? You greedy bastard? Eat 2 loaves.
One's for me, the other one's for Joe.
Oh, Joe in the chair.
Aye.
Joe, Joe in the chair.
Coming for a pint?
Aye.
I think that's Mina back for the cash and carry there, Naveed.
What?
Oh, look who it is. Huey, Dewey and Louie.
Who?
The Disney characters.
Oh, right, aye. We'll get us 3 pints, you goofy bastard.
Bottles only. Pumps off.
Tam, Shug.
Hey, yeah. Right, I'm going to have a go at the puggy.
Aye, aye.
Puggy's off.
You're nearly there yet, Shug.
Oh, geez a minute, will you?
You want another beer, mate?
Nah, that's me.
You're right, Shug and I'll take a couple of bottles of beer, Bobby.
£4.
There's a £5. Hear what happened at the power station?
Whoa.
Aye, lorry driver ran into it, humped it.
No. Cock-eyed with the drugs he was. Aye, police had been chasing him for miles. He was shouting and bawling out the window. Lost control of the lorry. Boof. Lights out.
Did Tam just pay?
Saves your meter running up a bill. There's money to be saved in a power cut.
Aye, well, no in here, there's no. That's not a £5, Tam. That's a drawing of a £5.
This is good fun, eh? You just can't here, you know.
I knew. I was like, it's gotta. There's no way.
It's like the war.
Aye. It's a war, all right. A war of wits. And we haven't seen the worst of it yet. Aye, blackouts is bad times. Especially for a shite-hole like Craig Lang. Seen it in the army when we used to go into places, you know? Places that have been flattened. No power, no phones. Everything knocked out. Doesn't it take much for an ordered society to descend into chaos? Even those that walk the straight and narrow are tempted to behave uncharacteristically under cover of darkness. You know, taking advantage, looting, stealing, mugging, aided by the fact that nobody can see what they're up to in the dark.
Get a rest, bloody Belamogosi.
No, I'm telling you. You can steer as much as you like, but the best thing you can all do is go back to your houses, lock your doors, and wait it out in safety, because that's what I'll be doing. Right.
Oh.
Hey. Here, Winston, we can shut that door in case any bad people come in. Where's my charity ball? Where's the guy with a hat?
Got him. Bobby.
You know the times you've lived in Craiglang.
You got got.
Have you ever felt in danger? You know, like life-threatening danger?
No, you.
No, not really, no. I mean, we've lived all our life in Craiglang, you know. You get to know a place, areas and that, and people to avoid.
Aye. Aye, you get street smart.
Aye. Shug, lock your doors, don't go out. He still thinks he's in the bloody army.
You see, Jack, I think that people are essentially good. Just because we live in a slum doesn't mean we're scumbags.
I know, but I can see where he's coming from. He's talking about hellholes and war situations and lawlessness, you know. The electricity's out for a couple of days. It's no big deal.
Aye, it's not a state of emergency, for God's sake. We've still got the police.
Yeah. People are generally good. Somebody remind me about that when this episode is over.
Hey, Ojo.
To remind myself.
Did you get me my loaf?
I have, aye.
Oh, good. Bloody starving.
Oh, have you not had anything to eat?
Ah, I've a tin of salmon, but nothing to put it on.
Sorry, Joe. I didn't know. Do you want me to make you a sandwich?
Aye, could you?
Aye. Where's your salmon? Is it in the cupboard?
No, it's in that box, one marked kitchen.
Which box?
At the bottom there.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh,
This is quite tricky.
Bad leg.
Can we not just play a game of Monopoly?
No.
Have you got Scrabble?
I don't like Scrabble, I hate it.
Well, you must have a deck of cards.
Oh, come on, will you play the bloody game?
Right. Ah, you bastard!
I knew that would hump you.
This is stupid, Jack. You can't operate in the dark. Jesus.
I've been broken into.
Christ, Isa, so you have.
Winston!
Bastards.
Winston! Winston!
For God's sake. Yes, Joe?
I'm in the toilet, come here.
OK, Joe. What do you need?
Toilet roll. It's in one of the boxes, I think.
Right.
Oh, and you couldn't do some bowl of cornflakes, could you?
Cornflakes, aye.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I've no monk.
I'll get you milk.
The stupid thing is, I was downstairs checking Sadie was all right. Meanwhile, some buggers up ransacking my house. I was lucky but Peggy. They never get my handbag out that way, me.
Well, that's something at least.
Aye.
I see. You're vulnerable hen, up there alone. At least I have a man to protect me. Oh, where's the Chris and Nuts, you useless bastard? Get your ass back to that bar, or so help me, I'll set about you right now in front of Isa.
I heard it was a disgruntled employee was sacked. He loaded himself up with drink and drugs, took the works van, drove all through the city, smashed into cars as he went, police chasing him, driver screaming his head off, into the power station, bang! Darkness.
Hey? Right, OK, that's a fish supper. Breaded, not battered, right, OK. You want salt on the chips, but no on the fish, right, OK.
Winston.
Vinegar, aye.
You're
right,
getting
just
used.
On the fish. Sauce? On both. You want sauce just in the chips, right, OK, Joe, bye. Aye, and a pickled onion, aye, bye.
What's that all about?
Jeez, oh. He's a hell of a nice guy, Joe, but you mean running about daft after him. When I got him his loaf and I plastered his ceiling, then this morning I was out, got him his milk and put his line on at the bookies. Now I finally get a bit of me time and he wants me to go and get fish and chips, so that's me now on a bus up to the high street, because the chippy here's got no power.
Aye, you can't say anything, because he's in the chair.
Aye, he's a... No, you cannot.
That's Willie Graham's place been tanned.
Hey?
Billy Huckins and all. And they've eaten his windy pitting. He's gutted. He just restocked the place too.
And they've took everything?
Everything except the pineapple-ade. Crime wave right enough. Well, hats off, Shug. You were right.
Aye, I was right. And so it will continue, as long as the lecky's off.
We're sitting targets here. What are you supposed to bloody do?
Be ready.
What's all that, Shug?
Protection. There we go. Take this little baby, for example. The taser. 70,000 volts. Blammo. End of threat.
Oh, that's illegal, that is.
Aye, only if you're caught with it.
You don't get something else?
Well, if you want to go low-tech...
A taser's illegal?
I call this the smash and stab. Even the very sight of this is enough to make somebody shite themselves, eh?
No.
Okay, a simple sock.
What damage is that going to do?
Batteries.
This is what likes to Pete the Jakey.
Blow my beer, Bobby.
Oh, fuck.
Shug. Is that not a bit brutal?
Brutal times, Victor, brutal times.
It's a mace.
Got to protect yourself, Bobby, haven't
With
you?
a cue ball.
All right. I'm sorted.
It's these bastards out here we're wanting in the jail, no us.
Oof, that's the boy for me.
Aye, right, what about this, eh?
Oh, aye. What's that?
Turkey
Acid
basters?
news?
No, you've seen it in the movies. The robbers open a case of stolen money. A wee device goes off. Bang! They're covered in ink. Indelible ink. That's them caught.
Caught how?
Well, this shite doesn't wash off, no, for months. Somebody's trying to turn you over, break into your house, you scoosh this on them, and that's them got the mark of Cain. Police see them in the street, that's them identified. Lift it.
Aye. That's more like it, Shug. We don't want to kill anyone.
I liked all of his suggestions.
Ah, quite right.
But that one's quite clever.
£2 still.
Now, that's what I was just going to say to you, Bobby. I don't know if I've... Oh, I haven't... I've no lifted that. I've no lifted my...
£2, Tim.
Damn, dude.
No, it's me, Joe.
Bobby grew a dick.
You, Winston?
Aye.
A gun dick.
Where are you?
Here. Oh, God, what a fright you gave me. So how you trying to get in a couple of minutes ago?
A couple of minutes ago, no.
Well, there was some bastard trying my door.
Oh, you about to get inked.
Hey, you bastard! Run! And you better stick that horn up your ass, because the next time I see it, you've had it!
Yeah, but Victor! 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 Where are they? Oh, Jesus! Dear.
Somebody in there. On the landing.
Ooh.
Look at the people. It's pitch black. Hold on a minute. Saying that out here. Oh, here. Right, after 3, you open the door. Right. One, 2, 3.
That's me bloody done, help named. All I was doing was checking his door to make sure it was locked. Then this.
I thought when an old Billy got a blue rinse, it was just for the hair.
Very funny.
I guess not so bad. You look like, oh, Christ, who is it? Oh, you know.
You pair of half-wits.
Smurf.
Well, we're on edge, Isa.
Aye, your place had just been done.
Aye, could have been anybody at the door.
Aye, but it wasn't anybody. It was me. I have scrubbed and scrubbed at it. I don't know how long I'm going to be like this.
4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, well, that's marvellous.
Braveheart! Braveheart! Like Gibson! They can take our lives, but they'll never take our handbag!
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah.
There you go, love. That's impregnable.
How are they going to get in?
Nobody's coming through that door without your say-so.
And that's a freebie for the inky face.
Aye.
Right, well, thanks, Shuggy.
Shh! What's that?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, he's got the...
Who's this going to be?
Well, it's not going to be the postie at this time of night, is it?
Could just be somebody going up to their flat. I mean, the lift's off.
They've stopped.
Do you want me to go and get that inky thing?
No this time.
Taser.
Right. Put out the torches.
So you're going to blindly tase someone.
Stand back,
Police.
Oh, shite. Andy, are you alright? What happened? One of these old guys tasered you. What are you doing with a bloody taser?
Well, we've got to protect ourselves.
Well, with a taser, you don't. These things are illegal as well, you know. I mean, you'll have to be charged with this. Yous, in the house.
Right, yous. Follow me.
Where do you live?
I'm in there, son. Oh, they've got them on again.
Right, you. Away in the house and get yourself a cup of tea.
Shit.
I need to interview you in a minute. On you go.
Hello? Is that Craiglang Police Station? It's Jack Victor and Shug. Shug's no for this address. He doesn't live here. The police are here. Said they're no police. One of them's got a blue horn because Shug gave Jack Victor and Vince a turkey-based or phalanx.
She's explaining too much.
What was that bit? You've got a blue face. And how did you get a blue face? You know what? Never mind. Phone us back when you've dried out.
What was that, John?
Junkie. Blue face.
Oh, come on. Come on, pick up. Oh, pick up.
So, will I be getting charged?
Of course you're not getting charged, you dozy old bastard.
Oh, that is awful good of you. Considering what happened to you, son, you must have got a hell of a scare.
Jack, look at his hand.
Oh, my God. Now, that's a criminal offence, impersonating a police officer.
I think they're past that stage.
Right. Who lives in the house across the landing?
Oh.
Keys.
Sit down. Sit down! Wallets and watches.
This makes me furious.
There you are. Tap. Tap. Magic. Hey, you. Wedding ring.
Hey? Oh,
wow.
It's stuck there. I've never had it half. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there it is there.
Come on, let's get out of here. Aye, get lost, you couple of lousy bastards.
You know, the minute you're away, we're going to phone the real bloody police.
That was the right thing to say.
It's not like nobody else in the entire building has a friggin' phone.
Look these old duffers in.
Oh, it's the boys in blue, eh? You going down? In you come.
Thanks.
Winston, take care of freaking business, dude. If he... Here we go.
That's good, the electricity's back on, eh?
Aye.
Aye, you must have been right busy the last few nights with the power being off.
Aye. Busy.
Aye, he's doing a grand job, yous boys. 'Cause you really get the fear when you get to my age, you know? Stuck in this chair. In the house alone. Vulnerable. I mean, well, anybody could come to the door. You never know when you're going to get smacked over the head. 'Cause then you'd be snookered.
Well done, Winston. That was a crazy one. Power going out, people getting robbed, the cops being the robbers. I mean, that's...
Ex-employee was, aye. Sets about the gaffer loses an eye, then the boy steals an 18-wheel articulated lorry and fires right into the town, mate.
He mows down 3 pensioners standing outside the Viking bar having a smoke. We knew 2 of them.
Aye. Then he takes the Arctic into the park where he stops momentarily to hit up with junk.
By the time he arrives at the substation, he's got 8 cop cars and a helicopter in tow. He leaps out the lorry with a gun and starts picking off ex-colleagues. Blam, blam, blam! 7 of them burnt it.
That's a wee bit of exaggeration. There was only actually 6.
Aye, 6. Well, unbelievable, eh?
Aye, unbelievable.
Because it was...
Right, good. Hey, everyone, to Winston for saving our necks.
Aye, Winston.
Wait a minute, hold on a minute here. If Isa hadn't phoned me, I wouldn't have known what was going on.
Oh, right, OK, well, to Isa... Oh, hold on, you not got a drink?
No.
No, Bobby, give Isa a blue nun, will you?
Quality. I gotta say, you know what? Even when I'm not, because there have been times, and I try to remember that when I think I'm not gonna do a reaction today. I can't. Blah blah blah. I'm not feeling it. Blah blah blah. But then when I actually sit down and watch the episode, I just feel so good. And I try to remember that on days when I'm like, I can't do a reaction to this, that, and the other thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying blah, blah, blah too much, but that's probably because of the tequila shots. I don't normally drink tequila.
You see, Jack, I think that people are essentially good. Just because we live in a slum doesn't mean we're scumbags.
People are generally good. Somebody remind me about that when this episode is over.
Hey, old Joe.
I have to remind myself.
Boy, oh boy, does it look like you pissed off the wrong guy there, Crunchy. And trust me, he'll make ya pay.
Oh, Dr. Kelso's all bluster. Underneath it all, I bet he's a sweetheart.
No, underneath it all, he is pure evil.
Perry, no one's pure evil. I mean, yes, some people have a hard outer shell, but inside, everybody has a creamy center.
There are plenty of people here on this particular planet who are hard on the outside and hard on the inside.
So they'd have more of a nougaty center?
Lady, people aren't chocolates. Do you know what they are mostly? Bastards. Bastard-coated bastards with bastard filling. But I don't find them half as annoying as I find naive, bubble-headed optimists who walk around vomiting sunshine.
I'm touching your creamy center.
Oh, I am so very angry that I'm going to find someone to kill just to prove her wrong.
Bob, do you realize what you did by giving Blondie that book?
With any luck, I kept her from reporting me to the board for trying to con her out of meds.
Thanks to your little gesture, she actually believes that the Earth is full of people who deep down are filled with kindness and caring.
Well, that's absurd. People are bastard-coated bastards with bastard filling.
Exactly.
Sweet Moses. Everything has gone straight down the crapper since Enid got off the antidepressants.
I didn't know Enid suffered from depression.
She doesn't. Those pills kill her sex drive.
Oh.
I do have to say I very much enjoyed this episode. Naveed had some great bits in the shop. I loved that he had stuff reserved for his loyal customers, his friends, you know. I think that's fantastic, and that's exactly what someone in that situation would do, I think. That's what I would do. I'd be like, yeah, I held stuff back for people I actually care about. Who are you? Get out of here. But yeah, absolutely fantastic episode. I loved the stuff from, was it Shug? With the different weapons that he had. The taser was great. I've been tasered by like a hand taser, kind of like that. And that was because when I played on the rugby team for my high school, there was one day when one of the freaking... No, it wasn't the 8-man. It was... Not the flanker, not the props. Maybe it was the 8-man. Somebody brought in a taser. And we all just got tased. And if you haven't guessed which position I played yet, it's my favorite. That doesn't help you that much. But I think it's great. And I've got to take a mean one after I finish recording this. So first is the worst, second is the best. I'll tell you that. Well, not that that applies to rugby necessarily, but it should tell you what position I played. But yeah, this was an excellent episode. I'm very much looking forward to the rest of this series. I do feel like, I don't want to say it's gotten better this whole time, but I guess they've gotten increased budgets. They've gotten increased, like, people are liking this. This is a, you know, so they get to do more stuff, take more chances, take more opportunities. And this was a great one. Right from the very beginning, where the guy gets out of his car to talk on the phone or his truck or whatever, and he's like, hey, I'm not taking any chances, bud. And he didn't put the parking brake on or whatever, and that's what causes the whole thing. And then that's a theme throughout the entire episode, is that people are exaggerating the story of what happened to cause the initial blackout. But that's also just a thing in the background while they're dealing with the fact that everything is off. And who hasn't had the thought that, man, it must have been way easier to be a thief or a burglar in a time before electricity? No alarms, no cameras. Yeah, thief was probably a pretty good lifestyle, or at least like one you'd consider more often than now. Like now it's like, no, you'd have to be skilled at, you know, lock picking and silencing alarms and dealing with people. Now, back in the day, it was like, find out when they're going on vacation. I mean, that's what Home Alone was all about. Anyway, look. thank you all for your comments. I watch, I look at them, I respond to them when I can, and I'm going to take what I've taken away from the whole comment situation of the last episode and this one is that maybe I'll try and put up for every episode some of my best comments instead of, worrying about one bad one amidst all the wonderful ones. But who knows? I think it's a good idea, though. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I guess I'll see you next time. All right, that was another great episode of Still Game. You can check out more of my reactions to Still Game right there. And you can check out my music videos and trailers right there. And don't forget to like and you can subscribe right there. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.